What's good? We got the new kid on the block, MP Model 66. And what are they presenting? They're presenting some new head sculpts for Kid Goku. Now, when and where these will be available, your guess is as good as mine. I'm assuming it's going to be available somewhere on Xianyu if you figured out a way to order from that site, which I don't think is too difficult. But I'm just going to swipe through the head sculpts real quick. Now, this is for Dragon Ball Kid Goku. And also, another thing, this seems to have more of a modern flair to it with all the hair definition, because you know, back in the day, the art style for the hair was a lot less defined. But this looks like a more, modern take on it. And here we have something a bit more unique. Some extra head sculpts for the Namek Saga Krillin. And, that's pretty unique, because who's out here really making a whole bunch of head sculpts for Krillin of all characters, And that's not to say that Krillin isn't, he hasn't been relevant in a while, but it's something different than what we usually get, is what I'm saying. But with that being said, check out this person on Instagram. They seem to have the Tonsen stamp of approval, since Tonsen is following them, and I'm not saying that makes them all the more legitimate, but it is pretty cool, or interesting to say the least, I'll say. On to the next one. Next up, we got Black Hole Toys, and Black Hole Toys has been fake decent or good, but I don't know what happened here. They missed the open layup. I'm not feeling this, color. I guess the color scheme, the paint scheme, technically does make sense for Limit Break Goku, but I don't know. I just feel like it could have been went about a little bit differently, I guess you put the shine on the fur to, reflect the Limit Break aura from Dragon Ball Heroes, but like I said, I'm not really feeling the paint scheme too tough. Like, I like the aesthetic for the design for Limit Break Goku, but Limit Break Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but this paint job is real iffy. And also, we have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which the regular Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which comes with the rock that he stands on, that that iconic pose and whatnot. This is already up for pre-order on AliExpress. I'm sure that some people may have second thoughts about this particular Goku, the Limit Break Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It is what it is. I'm hoping they do some last minute changes, even though at this point, since it's already in the packaging, I'm thinking it's highly unlikely at this point in time. But all this will be touch and go. We'll see if they actually change it. I'm not going to hold my breath for it. But with that being said, let's move forward. Okay, so now we're on 5K Toys Instagram page, and what they present to us this time is from OC Toys. Now, OC Toys is a relatively new third party on the block, and what OC Toys has been known for, or more recently, if you've seen my third party newbies buyers guide, you know that they had a bunch of Vegito head sculpts, the one that came with 6 face plates, and here they have a full figure. Now, what 5K Toys is telling us is that, some are asking about the OC Toys new figure, and now they are waiting for the studio to finalize the other 2 color variants, so it should be a month to present the other 2, all 3 together. Now, this is really good because, first of all, the only other third party Vegito figure that we have is from Beast Deities, and we know they have like a limited amount, so a lot of people miss out on this. So this is a great opportunity also for when we're seeing in this render so far. They definitely have a darker blue to the gi, and I actually I'm digging it. Can't lie, I'm digging it. And also, if you're wondering about one of the other variants, I'll have it pop up on the screen, but basically it's Vegito from Dragon Ball Heroes with the black and orange gi. With that being said, as usual, let's move forward. Now we on TONSENARTTOYS page. You know how I feel about TONSENARTTOYS. Their stuff looks great. Now, ultimately, as I always say, we're gonna really find out how great it really is once it's in hand. But Here we have some official product images of what do they call it? I forgot the name for the figure. Of course it's Trunks, but you know, third party can't use the official names. Either way, point being is this is version A. I'm gonna look through the pictures real quick, and as usual, looking good, no complaints. It's not a whole lot to say at this point. It's just a matter of us getting it in hand. Now we're gonna look at version B too real quick. Now here's version B, and this one I think is supposed to be the more manga accurate colors, but yeah, I think version A or version B that's the more manga accurate colors. I forget. Either way, it's looking good, no complaints. As far as if you want to pre-order this figure, it's on either AliExpress, which tends to ship faster than as opposed to Omnimay Store. A lot of people have their hang-ups with Omnimay Store. In fact, I got a comment recently, hopefully they watch this video, or maybe I'll just look and see if I can find the comment. Is Omnimay Store safe to order from? As far as I know, it's safe to order from. The main thing is they tend to ship later than everybody else, you know, versus something like AliExpress where you'll get your product faster. I don't know why they ship later. And then also, I've heard that with Omnimay Store, people don't care for their refund policy, or the refund policy sucks, or something to that effect. But that being said, let's move forward. I almost forgot. So a video has surfaced on Bilibili, and in the video we get a couple of new shots of the Trunks, well, Tonsen Trunks, but with the long hair, of course. And there's one prototype shot. If I was to be a guessing man when this is actually gonna come out and release, I'm gonna say something either just because of how, you know, the delays that we've had. In terms of Tonsen's other releases, I want to say, let's say the first quarter of next year, so the first 3 months of next year. But here's one shot of him holding a sword. Oh yeah, I saw Baby Trunks, and I think I covered this before, but just for those who may not be familiar that Tonsen is also working on this as well, I'm gonna just go through the pictures real quick. And as usual, per usual, looks great. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. Yo, that picture looked crazy, but that's him coughing up spit. I know it looks crazy, but that being said, let's move forward. Beast! Last but certainly not least, we got Beast Deities. Now, what about Beast Deities? So that Goku wave that went up for pre-order, no, it's actually still up for pre-order on 5K Toys right now. It says production is almost done and about to release, and it'll be in the US in about 1 or 2 months. So about the end of this quarter, which is quarter 3, maybe the beginning of quarter 4. So I'm thinking by September we'll start to see these figures actually surface in people's hands. But let's get a closer look at them, or at least some of them, real quick. Here we have the battle damage on the Kaioken Blue Goku, and just the Kaioken Goku in general, because the Kaioken Blue Goku will come with both of these head sculpts. If you didn't know, it will come with both of these head sculpts, the base head and the Super Saiyan Blue head. More Super Saiyan Blue. Are these all? Yeah, these are all the transparent. Oh wait, no. So just so you guys know, there's also a transparent variant to this Goku wave, and the transparent variant, funny enough, that you see on the screen, actually has the most that comes with it. You get a Super Saiyan head, you get a Super Saiyan Blue head, and you get a base head. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm sure they did it that way in particular because I don't know. I feel like the transparent plastic is probably the most iffy aesthetic, but if you like it, it's there for you. That being said, let's move forward with some more Beast Deities goodness. And now we're getting some final test shots from the Vegeta figure, the Jade Rabbit as they call it, and Beast Deities. But this is Dragon Ball Heroes Vegeta, and it's looking real good. It's looking real good so far, man. And that jacket, they really did a good job with this jacket, because I ain't gonna lie, with that jacket I was like, oh man, that's gonna be one of those throwaway accessories. But when that kit comes out, I can see that being kind of sought after. And here is the other variant to Vegeta. Of course, his standard look with the blue spandex, and that's looking good as well. It seems like all they gotta do is put the decals and, you know, get the proper printings on the face, and it's gonna be good. Now the blue spandex version comes with just the blue hair, blue evolution hair, and the god hair. So just be mindful of that, because you'll probably still have to buy one of the many versions of the Xeno version if you want just the base hair. But that's up to you what you do with your money. Once again, let's move forward. We're gonna get one more test shot of the Vegeta figure, and then we're gonna look at one other thing, and then we're gonna close this thing out. So now we are on my good man Burst CG's page, and as you can see, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Like I said, the Dragon Ball Heroes variant of Vegeta has probably the most variants to it. So you have one set, you're gonna have one figure that comes with the Super Saiyan 3 hair, you're gonna have one figure that comes with the base hair, and you know, so on and so forth. But once again, this jacket looks really good on Vegeta. They really did their thing with the jacket. It looks a lot better than I was expecting it to. A lot better. I think they went a little oversaturated with the yellow to the hair. Got some macaroni and cheese action, you know, but it's all good. No worries. And one last thing. And last but certainly not least, we got Mr. Box Office himself, Broly. You know? And you know, the only caption they got right here is this: it can pose like this. But Broly seems to be coming along very nicely. It seems like Beast Deities is actually working on a whole lot at the same time, and like only thing that's not in color at this point is the Broly figure. The Gokus, we know they don't have to do too much with, and we already seen it in color earlier in the video. The Vegeta's, as we can see, is finalizing. So really the only other thing, at least that they've revealed that they're working on, because we know that they have other projects in the future, like that, like Cumber and things of that nature, but we don't really, like, truthfully, we don't really know what's gonna come directly after the Broly wave, and this is looking real good. I can't wait to see it in color. You know, once we see it in color, that's really gonna get people hyped. But for all this being said, unless some other third-party stuff comes up, this pretty much wraps it up. And until next time, this has been BombasticPlastic. You know, as always, I'm always grateful for the interactions, the comments, whether we agree, disagree, and whatnot. The likes, I'm grateful for it all. Until next time, stay fantastic.
残念ですが、時間外労働です。
Alright, so we're doing a little overtime, and as you can see, more pictures of prototype pictures for Broly, and he got my man Vegeta looking like a toddler. I mean, when we look at the rest of the pictures that they showed off, you're gonna see, and sorry for the sound quality, not recorded in the most ideal situation, but I want to get this video out sooner rather than later. But let's move forward to the next pictures. Here's Broly with his Fenrir head, because you know, these deities markets their figures as animal gods rather than, you know, an actual DBZ figure, but you know, that would be the animal head he comes with. Moving forward. Now look at this absolute titan. This mammoth of a figure. Bruh. He's making all these other figures look small. Now I know some people are worried about him being too big. Truthfully, this is probably the height that Broly should be. Let's not forget, OG Broly is what, 10 feet tall? And then the new Broly is like 10 foot 11 or something like that. These guys are humongous. If you stood next to a 10-foot person, you look like a toddler, you know? So that's all I wanted to say about that. Moving forward. Now, will I have to immediately eat crow because of what I just said? Because if you look at this man next to this Grade 8 Vegeta, you like, nah, he way too big. Now, to be fair, the Grade 8 Vegeta is technically way undersized, but it's only so big they can make the figure without it, first of all, being just inconvenient to manage, and then second of all, keeping the cost down, right? So, yeah, this Broly absolute mammoth of a figure. I know right now it's too late to pre-order him. The pre-orders for this guy have closed. In fact, when he was up for pre-order, he didn't stay up for pre-order for that long because, of course, as you know, I always say this, but Broly is box office. He's a box office character. You know, he's gonna sell the tickets, if you will. He's Blockbuster. But with that being said, that's the end of the overtime, hopefully. Peace.